Is these things that you say to yourself, I don't feel safe during swim lessons, I had a negative experience as a child, I need insights on tools to help adults feel safe during swim lessons, I feel unsafe when my feet don't touch the ground of the pool, I panic when I put my face in the water, I can't find a coach to help me with swim anxiety, and I feel like I'm in danger of drowning. These are all signs that you have some level of swim anxiety and you want to get over them, and that's why you're on this video. So I'm going to talk to you about the exact tools, some of the exact tools that we use to help you overcome swim anxiety. For example, like the pool buoy. It's a figure-8 piece of foam. It allows swimmers to focus on training their upper bodies when they're swimming, basically your arms and your chest, your shoulders. The pool buoy was invented back in the 1960s by Fred um, Carbonero, who was a swim coach. What Fred didn't understand or realize back in those days that I came to realize when I was trying to overcome my swim anxiety is that the pool buoy is an awesome piece of swim equipment, and it helped reduce the feeling of sinking legs by like 85%. It went from being um, totally afraid, even in the most shallowest water, that something bad was going to happen, to feeling totally secure. It eliminated the feeling of drowning by 80% and improved my ability to float without panicking by 85%. So, repurposing the pool buoy is certain to help any beginners on their own feel safe during swim lessons. Try 720 has broken down different anxiety triggers in 60 minutes of using different types of swim equipment. So when we looked at these different types of triggers, we're looking at that feeling of drowning, feeling unsafe, breathing with your face in the water. Man, it can really make you feel like you're suffocating if you don't know what you're doing. And just basically on the lower level, just having no swim skills. But when you start applying the principles and the instructions of Try 720 cheat codes, as you see here, is that everything starts to decline um, pretty much instantly. Within the first 5 minutes, things start declining. Why? Because you start feeling safe and in control of the entire swim process. And we looked at things from the severity of the negative experiences. We look at things from accounting of all the triggers that could trigger swim anxiety, the counting of all the swim skills that you do or don't have. What inspirations do you have in your life? And don't confuse inspiration with motivation. Motivation is outside of you, whereas inspiration is what's inside of you or your why. Um, and exposure focused swim lessons. And when it's exposure focused, what we're saying is we're not trying to put you in a pool and say, hey, if you do this, this, and this, you're going to get rid of swim anxiety, because that's not how it goes. Really, you need to start on a dry land. And then once you have some skills that you feel confident that you can perform, then you go to the pool and apply those skills and relearn everything that you've already learned on dry land. You start to relearn those in the pool, reducing swim anxiety by 80 to 90%. And then constantly getting on coaching calls, communicating with people who are on your side, who want to see your success, who believe that you can overcome this um, swim anxiety that is sort of a cloud over you. It's not a condition, it's just a state of mind. So here's a video here of where one of our students, really nervous, we got him in a wetsuit, giving him that full body life preserver, the feeling that she could grab and touch the ground, but she could actually float in 1 foot of water. And that was a huge success for her. And now she's swimming on a regular and is soon to sign up for her first triathlon. So how they do it, and when I say they, I mean the traditional models um, that you usually find, the do it for me models of I need a coach there to help me get into the pool, help me to do this, help me do that. Um, that's the hamster wheel of trying to get adults to be efficient at swimming, similar to what they're used to, which is having a coach at the pool instructing you how to swim. And I truly, truly, truly believe, and this is coming from a person who's a coach as well, that if you're performance based, you're a student athlete, you're a professional, yes, you should have a coach at the pool to give you instructions, because I know how valuable that can be. However, when it comes to overcoming swim anxiety, that's not the case. The problem with this is that having a coach at the pool rarely works, and if it does, most people quit because of constant exhaustion from panic attacks, and coaches are relieved because they don't have the answers for anxiety, which ultimately means you're spending time and money on something that only makes you feel more unsafe in the pool and feel like you're a lost cause. The Try 720 way is we do a lot of swimmers assessments. We do up to 8 of them. Um, it's a do-it-yourself curriculum that begins on dry land and evolves to the shallow, then to the deep end of the pool. Unlimited communications throughout the course curriculum with coaches like myself, and online course lessons and videos available right through your mobile. This allows us to provide clear communications and expectations and introductory swim training that keeps you feeling safe without any interruptions to the learning process, which ultimately means you start and progress with swim lessons feeling safe and anxiety free, and over the course of the next 30 days, gradually learn enough swim skills to complete 25 yards and more. I'm Lisimba Patilla. I'm a client and founder of Try 720. I'm the world's pioneer on overcoming swim anxiety. It took me 720 days to overcome my fear and swim, so I saved the cheat codes for the next generation of people with swim anxiety, primarily adults. And because of this, I've completed an Ironman triathlon within 1 year of overcoming my swim anxiety, and I also qualify for the group USA Triathlon Age Group Nationals in 2018, 2023, and I also qualified in 2024. Try 720 Cheat Coach for Swim Anxiety is the #1 coaching program for overcoming swim anxiety in the world. And we all know that more than half of Americans can't swim well enough to save their lives. The question is, can you and do you want to? Try 720 Cheat Codes course guides students through the swim drills with assessments, with trained and certified swim instructors to coach students with swim anxiety. Of course, again, we offer all the lessons with our certified instructors um, through our virtual system, and you get lifetime access to an expanding swim lessons. This is patients giving her feedback and testimony on what happened when she experienced Try 720 cheat code.
Hi, my name is Patience. Overcoming my swim anxiety was something I never thought was possible until I joined the Try 720 cheat codes for swim anxiety. I started practicing the breathing techniques, and within 5 minutes, I was able to put my face in the water. Like I was able to breathe inside the water without fear, without anxiety, no trigger of any sort. Something I never thought possible, but I did it. We tried 720 cheat code for swim anxiety. I was able to overcome my swim anxiety within 5 minutes of practicing the breathing techniques. Thank you so very much.
Now that was awesome. So here's some quick facts for you. You don't need a coach present at the pool. Feeling safe is about controlling your exposure so you feel safe. Conducting the swim drills, Try 720 empowers you to take control of learning to swim. Do I need swim equipment? Absolutely. You will need swim equipment, including but not limited to a wetsuit, goggles, kickboard, pool buoy, flippers, snorkels, and swim cap, a bathtub, right, and a water bucket. I'm ready to swim my first 25 yards. What's next? Get your appointment scheduled as soon as possible. We have 30 slots available for 20% off, which is $600. So act fast. These slots are filled fast, and they will increase to back to $3,000. So act quickly.